Are these planes safe?
It's like an earthquake. The big earthquake is coming. When that hits, let's say if you're talking of a building, have to be prepared to accommodate that type of a, let's say, shakeup. Right now, from what I've seen, the airplanes are not being built per spec and per requirement.
Your testimony is the 787 line and the 777 line you think are not.
They are doing stuff that increases the risk factors. Like, breaking a paper clip, you do it once or twice, it doesn't break, but it breaks at some time. As the plane gets older, all of these things that you said it's not a safety issue, it becomes a safety issue.
And the company's response to you was to threaten you?
Threaten you, sideline you, transfer you.
You raised concerns about the 787, and so they transferred you to the 777, right?
Well, yes. Initially, they just cut me off of all the meetings. They took my name out. And then so I was just doing nothing. I wasn't informed of what. Then they transferred me. And they do it pretty stealthy. Oh, we have a job over here. We want you to go over there.
You raise these concerns. You get, on the 787, you get transferred over to the 777. You raise the concerns there. They haven't addressed any of these concerns. Is that your testimony?
Yes, sir.
At some point, they start to threaten you. You're talking about your boss calling you on your personal phone and berating you. And when did that start?
Well, that started right after when I said, we have made over 300 plus airplanes. We still don't know how to put the load and sell. I told my boss that I said in the report, I said, we have made 300 plus airplanes. That should have been more than adequate for us to resolve these things. All the problems that we've had, we put Band-Aid over Band-Aid to resolve the problems, and Band-Aid over Band-Aid doesn't cover it. Maybe we need to consider some engineering fundamentals with a little bit of GD&T to figure out what the problem is. And right after that, he came back, made the threat, and then after that, he says, are you in or are you out?
Meaning what? Are you in and are you out with Boeing? I mean, are you going to be a good citizen and keep your mouth shut?
Then he said, I want you to write it in writing. Tell me, are you in or are you out?
Put it in writing whether or not you were going to...
I'm in or out, and what that means, are you going to just shut up?
If you wanted to be in, you needed to be quiet. You needed to stop this. Don't say anything more. Certainly don't tell the public.
That's how I interpreted it, but he told me to write it in writing, and I'm trying to write it. There was 10 emails. Just because I haven't received your email on this, send it to me and this and that.
So then he's pressuring you. I mean,
then he's pressuring you. And then his manipulation even got further than that. Trying to take a class on my own time that I have to flex the time. He wouldn't let me do that. I have a doctor's appointment. He cancels my doctor appointment at the same day. I mean, different manipulating different things to retaliate, to make your life miserable. And then I started talking to go somewhere else. You just try to escape from that because this is hell that I was subjected to. It really has made me where 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm waking up with somebody stabbing me. I'm still receiving psychological help to just get back on normal.
It is unbelievable to me that in the midst of this safety crisis at this corporation, that what they're doing is threatening their own engineers whose job it is to help identify potential safety concerns. And rather than saying, you know what, you've got a point, we need to maybe do something about this, they're telling you to hide it, they're reassigning you, they're threatening you, they're trying to shut you up. In the meantime, I noticed this guy, Dave Calhoun, I think he's the CEO. I guess he's leaving at the end of the year. I wonder how much he's getting paid. I bet it's a lot.
Yes, it's a lot more than my pay grade.
I bet it's a lot more than your paycheck.
Yeah.
I bet it's a heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman,